And you guys, I bet you guys can already tell from this mustache, but I speak French. Yep, it's pretty great. I like speaking French. I don't know if you guys know this, but French is a very sexy language. Don't worry, I'm going to back this up. I'm going to let you guys know. Watch. Mademoiselle, je veux tout et ton père. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, the lights are very bright up here, so I can't see you, but I assume that everyone in here is writing down their phone numbers. Right? And you don't even know what I'm saying. You're getting all hot and bothered. You don't even know what I said. I said I want to kill your dad. And depending on her varying levels of daddy issues, that's not going to fly. It is not. And that's the thing, in French, you don't have to actually make comprehensible sentences to make sense. It doesn't have to sound sexy. Or it's going to sound sexy no matter what you say. You can say anything. You can say the gibberish, and you can say the numbers in French, and people are still going to get turned on. It's true. Do you guys know what the number 1 is in French? You guys know what that is. That is at best a sex grunt, and at worst, very lazy street harassment. It's make an effort, dude. Tell me to smile. You've seen that video? Come on. Put some back into it. That's true. That's how you say the number 1 in French. Is Do you guys know how to say the number 2 in French? Na 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 na. That's how you count in French, guys. Na 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 na. 3. That's 3. And then 4. 4 in French are just all of the lyrics to Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. What? That's such a complicated language to count in. Takes 3 minutes to count to 4. That's so long. That's so long. Oh, man. How are you guys doing? Oh, come on. Good. I wore this tie for you guys. Come on. All right, I don't know if you guys can tell from my garb, but I am what's known as a nice guy. Probably pretty obvious from the fact that I just told you I speak French and just described my clothing as garb. It's pretty on the nose. You've probably seen us nice guys around and everything too. We're usually very easy to spot. We're almost always carrying somebody else's purse. Yep. Rarely someone would consider us a boyfriend. It's not in the card for us, unfortunately. But there are benefits to being a nice guy. I don't know if you guys know this, but as a nice guy, I can have sex with whoever I want. It's true. As long as I'm willing to wait a few years. That's really the key. I'm just trying to tell you guys, the friend zone. The friend zone is not a life sentence. It's not. It's a hard 5 to 10 though. That's what you guys look at. Hard 5 to 10. And you get off for good behavior. So oh man. Are you guys drinking right now? You drinking out of those chalices? Yeah, or goblets? Either or, frosted goblets. That's what you guys are privy to. I am not having one of those. I'm drinking whiskey because I recently made the shift from drinking only beer to only whiskey. It's not for the reason you guys are all thinking. I just wanted to get drunk faster. It's pretty standard. But this thing, I made the shift right before I went on a vacation with 22 members of my family. And it didn't go over super great. I had no idea why. They kept getting mad at me, and they weren't getting mad at me from a place of we're clean and sober and you shouldn't be drinking. This is an Irish family. They drink plenty. They just only drink beer and wine. Do you guys have any idea how frustrating it is to be told that you're an alcoholic by 22 people with purple teeth? It's the most frustrating thing in the entire world. That doesn't mean they're wrong, though. That does not mean they're wrong. Because I personally am a very specific type of drinker. I am what's known as a blackout drinker. It's a pretty good type. So if anyone was thinking of roofing me, you can just wait. I'll bet you guys I come around. We'll get there together. Don't worry. Don't you guys even worry about it. Oh, man. I'm not just drinking for no reason, though. I'm not just doing this all willy-nilly. I don't know if you can tell from my jaunty demeanor, but I'm a very emotionally distant person. It's true, though. It's true. Like I said, I'm from an Irish family, so I have an Irish dad. So this is what it sounds like when an Irish dad says that he loves you. That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. And you guys want to know how emotionally distant I am? I'm lying to you right now. My dad is here and said I love you all the time. I'm just a sociopath that lies to strangers for fun. That's just... It's not a good move. I'm not lying about being emotionally distant, though. That's totally true. I'm an emotionally distant person, and this is actually true. In my whole life, I've only cried 3 times. It was all in one weekend, and it was at 3 different occasions. I cried on Saturday. I cried at a wake. On Sunday, I cried at a funeral, and then on Monday, I cried on an airplane during the in-flight movie, which was The Secret Life of Bees with Queen Latifah and Dakota Fanning. And it's true. It's true, and it's a good movie. It's a tearjerker, in my experience. But the thing, I know there's a lot of people here, people I know. I'm not just trying to sound cool when I say that I don't cry. I know people are like, chicks love emotionally distant guys. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want to cry. I do. I want to cry. I have dreams about crying. And they're amazing. They're so good. It literally feels like every time I've watched Friday Night Lights, it's just lifted off my shoulders. It's like, oh, that feels so good. It feels so good. Oh, man. That's the thing. I feel like to cry, you kind of have to be committed. Like you have to pick a side on something. You have to be polarized dramatically about something. And I just feel like whenever you polarize anything really dramatically, it kind of makes you look silly. It kind of makes you look stupid in certain contexts. I had somebody come up to me in the frozen food aisle of CVS the other day, and they told me to fuck off. Because I said out loud that I don't like thin crust pizza. That is so not what Papa John's had in mind, you guys. It's so not. Peace, love, unity. Better ingredients. It was the big 4 for old PJ. That's the thing, there's part of me that knows that every time you pick a side in something, you're creating more enemies than you're making friends. There's part of me that knows that. A little wisdom for you guys. There's part of me that knows that. Hopefully there's part of you that knows that. But there's also the part of me that broke up with my college girlfriend because she was a New England Patriots fan. Also the part of me that has ruined long friendships because of the haphazard use of the blue shell from Mario Kart. If you're in second place and you shoot it, we're not friends anymore. That's how it works. That's just how it works. And guys, that's the part of me that threw a box of thin crust pizza at a stranger in the CVS frozen food aisle the other day. So I'm not nearly as elite as I want to be. Thank you guys so much.